What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and in an absolutely predictable twist, Marvel has come out in favor of, I don't really know any other way to describe it, but as pro-grooming, I don't really know, and it's not like the kind that I need, a desperate haircut, but Maggie was going to cut my hair last week, but I was sick, and now this week she's sick, so hopefully tomorrow or hopefully by the end of the week, we'll both be feeling good enough to get rid of this mess that's going on here. But no, Marvel has come out to basically say that if your kid is in kindergarten to third grade, that it is a basic human right that their bizarro teachers be able to talk about trans issues and transitioning and R-rated bedroom talk. That's essentially the position they just took, and a lot of people are pushing back and reminding them just about some of the decisions that Marvel has made. In particular, one where Marvel was happy to have Chadwick Boseman, a black man, have his face covered in a poster so that they can make more money in China because they acknowledge the Chinese populace's racism. They're fine with that as long as they give them money. Or when they made John Boyega, Lucasfilm made John Boyega smaller and lightened his skin on the poster to make money. Or how Marvel is fine releasing all of their films in nations that still throw gay people off of the top of roofs for money. But they sent a tweet, and so all these proclaimed leftists who used to be anti-corporation are now just so happy. World has been saved. Not nearly as much as it would have been saved with an awesome new computer for Meta PCs, though. Check this out. Huge shout out to this video sponsor, Meta PCs. Look, you've been around, you know that I've been talking about Meta PCs for a very long time. In fact, it's the primary computer I use. But it's not just because they're a sponsor. It's for so many more reasons. They have fully customizable, configurable PCs and all the hardest to find parts in stock and ready to go. They also have ready to ship PCs ready for you today. Here's a couple reasons why I like Meta PCs. First and foremost, it's veteran ownership. Meta PCs is a veteran-owned business. One of Meta's owners has served both in Afghanistan and Iraq and received a Purple Heart for his service. Meta also employs military veterans in Meta's operations center and also provides systems to veterans going back to school to help them re-enter the workforce all across the United States. They offer financing. It has 100% US-based sales and support. And when you receive your PC, it's ready to go right out of the box. You don't have to get complicated and set things up. You just plug it all in and you're ready to rock. And on top of that, Meta PCs is offering you, my viewer, a huge discount when you use the link in the description or you use promo code TheQuartering. If you use my code at checkout, not only do you save money, but you support my content and a company that will not bow to cancel culture. So maybe you're not ready to pick up a new computer today, but when you are, remember to go to metapcs.com and use promo code TheQuartering to support me and to save money. And everybody wins. You won't get any of that woke garbage from Meta. They stick by this channel, and so I stick by them. You don't need to be a gamer to take advantage of their services, and you'll get an awesome computer just like the one I use every single day, and you'll save some money by using promo code TheQuartering. Marvel denounces Florida's so-called Don't Say Gay bill, promises to proudly stand with the community. Well, it's not exactly going well for them. Marvel Studios is speaking out against Florida's controversial HB 1557, the Parental Rights and Education Bill, which critics have dubbed the Don't Say Gay bill, despite the measure not including that word in the text. We strongly denounce any and all legislation that infringes on the basic human rights of the LGBTQIA community. What? Like, I feel insane having to continue to remind you, my viewer, that this bill is not about LGBTQIA rights. It's about kindergarteners discussing trans issues and, gender binary issues and fluidity and all this stuff with their teachers. That's all this bill is about. This bill is preventing that and saying that, maybe let the kid talk to their parents at kindergarten through first grade. Kindergarten through first grade. Am I clear? We're not talking about high school age students, which also I don't want their teachers talking to them about that, but I would at least understand it. Kindergarten. That's what Marvel is coming out and saying that needs to happen. That kindergarteners need to have this conversation. I mean, like, I know I'm being repetitive, but think about that next time you want to give money to Marvel. Seriously, think about it. That's what Marvel is coming out and saying. They're saying, we think it is a basic human right of the LGBTQIA community. So for teachers to talk to kindergarten through first graders about gender transitioning and all this kind of stuff. Kindergarteners, okay? They wrote, today we strongly denounce this. Marvel Studios stands for hope, inclusivity, and strength, and we proudly stand with the community. Today we pledge to continue our strong commitment as allies who promote values of equality, acceptance, and respect, none of which is infringed upon by this bill. The bill is being called discriminatory and dangerous. However, many critics and even news outlets are misrepresenting the provisions within the text. In reality, HB 1557 bans teachers from discussing topics related to your orientation or gender identity with students in elementary school from kindergarten until third grade. It does not ban students from discussing those topics, and it does not ban the word gay. Ron DeSantis has signed that he supports the bill. Meanwhile, Disney has a large presence in Florida, faced backlash from the bill's critics for taking so long to denounce its contents. A leaked memo from the company essentially said that they were staying out of it. Probably a better idea. The memo said that it would unequivocally stand in support of the LGBTQ plus employees, but corporate statements do very little to change outcomes or minds. It's true, they don't. Instead, they are often weaponized by one side or the other to further divide and inflame. The letter continued. Simply put, they could be counterproductive and undermine more effective ways to achieve change. I agree. However, Disney's attempt to remain neutral didn't last long. Under mounting pressure, Disney CEO Bob Chapek told shareholders that he called Governor DeSantis to express the company's, quote, disappointment and concern over HB 1557. Chapek said if the bill becomes law, it could be used unfairly to target LGBTQ members. How? You have a lot of kindergarten teachers that are well equipped to discuss gender theory and gender with kindergartners or first graders. The governor did not take the call from Mr. Chapek. Good. The governor's position has not changed. No in-person meeting has happened. Disney is a family-friendly company that creates wholesome entertainment for kids, she continues. The same Florida parents who take their families to Disney also support parental rights and education. By the way, I saw a recent poll, and it was something like 70%, 67%. 2/3 of American families support this bill. So, like, think about that. Disney and Marvel and all these companies are saying, no. The families that support us, the moms and dads that use our films as babysitting, we don't care what they have to say. We're more concerned about the 1% of the population that is loud and on Twitter. An exclusive Daily Wire poll found that 63% of Disney's consumers supported the measures in the bill. Now, it's a Daily Wire poll. Their audience, probably leans more conservative. Exclusive poll, 67% of Americans say Disney is wrong to oppose the Florida bill banning K through 3. Now, again, they shouldn't have any really opinion on it at all, given that they are a corporation and it's the corporation's job to make money, and this bill does not affect their ability to make money in any way. So I don't know why they have any kind of opinion. Disney inserted itself into the controversy when online activists began demanding that the company, which has a major presence in Florida, publicly oppose the legislation. This led to Chapek telling shareholders last week that he called Governor DeSantis, and DeSantis basically punked him. And let's look at the tweet. I mean, there's basically similar response, like, yeah, I got 100,000 likes. It's not like they're getting ratioed, okay? But that's what a virtue signal does on Twitter. Some of the response, here's my response, which got 2,100 likes. Cool, but you are okay with Disney hiding black faces of your superheroes in order to make more money in China. That is a fact. They also, by the way, were fine thanking the Chinese government for letting them film across the street from a literal concentration camp. What about those human rights? Here's Dr. Sinatra. Never forget the China market. Here, no ghosts, no gay love stories, no nudes. Tales of filmmaking in China. Neurotic. What about these basic human rights? Showing the Uyghur Muslims. You see Heel versus Babyface, saying, keep writing that garbage, which has ended the U.S. mainstream comic industry. That's all you're good for. I mean, you know, like, there's a lot of people. I mean, how stupid are you if you believe that they care? Aren't these the very same activists that are butthurt because Pixar won't put same gendered couples steamy scenes in their movies? Like, weren't you all just upset about that a week ago? And now you think Disney actually cares? Like, how stupid are you? How pathetic is your life that you need a corporation to validate you? Like, here's director James coming in here. You see, okay, then let Captain Marvel kiss a woman. I agree. She should. She should have a full-on, like, I want scissoring. I want all of that stuff. Delighted to hear it. Will this be reflected with better LGBTQIA representation in future Marvel films? Nope. It won't be. It won't be. Because they don't care. Like, even like the woke mob is basically calling their bluff, saying you actually don't care. Let Captain Marvel kiss a woman. Yeah, I agree. She should kiss lots of women. Like, that's all the next Captain Marvel movie should be, is her in like steamy love scenes with other superpowered women. I think that would be great. I mean, I don't need any I don't actually need any plot. I don't need any of that. Just Brie Larson just crushing, just hammering for 2 hours and 45 minutes. Just carpet burns everywhere. I mean, this is the dumbest crap you see here. But you'll hide a man's face because of the color of his skin. Here's the poster for Black Panther in China. These people don't care about you. They're getting absolutely crushed in the replies by people that actually understand it. Yet there's still 100,000 idiots that are like, oh yeah, this is great. Corporations say thing I don't like, also bad. Take money, corporation. Wake up, people. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.